What up, you guys? Demune here, and welcome back to another episode of Secret of Mana Remake. We are on episode 25 here, and we got ourselves a lot to do here, as we are now finally entering the final palace, the Mana Palace. Now, this place has got a lot going on for itself, and a lot of new enemies as well. As you can see, we've got the Heckhound with a Howler. Now, I think the Howlers themselves are probably a little bit on the weaker end for us, but regardless, we are going through and we're going to try to kill everything. We've got the Doom Sword here. The Doom Sword actually has a rare drop that we will be farming in here today. There we go. Randy and Pops are level 54. A great way to start the day, right? With a level. Here, we've got Turtlance. Basically, this guy is like a mechanical turtle, so to speak. And then we have, I believe this is some type of imp. I would recommend like taking your time and kind of exploring this area anyway, because we don't want to miss anything. This place is only up for a limited amount of time. Once we go through here, it will disappear. So we want to make sure we get as much out of this as possible. So I think the philosophy I'm going to follow here is we're on the ground floor. As you see, there was an upstairs and a downstairs. So we're downstairs at the moment. Went into the door, and I'm going to head off to the right and see what we can find. And I think that's how I'm going to handle these. So I'm going to go right to left. That way I know exactly where I'm at in the downstairs, and then when I head upstairs, I can follow the same routine. So we have two Doom Swords right here. We will want to kill these guys. And then up here, it looks to be, I believe this is National Scar. National Scar has another rare drop that we need from this area. So technically speaking, we could just sit in this area, farm these guys out until we can get our drops. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like the book National Scar is also doing a summoning and bringing in those gremlins. So that might be something to look at as well. Okay, we're gonna bring up Sylphid. We have our orb right here. And you can kind of guess where we're at. Looking at this palace, the color scheme, and everything else, what would you say this place is? Is this the Water Palace? Is this the Air Palace? You know, you can take those guesses and kind of have some fun here, and just throwing some random magic at the orb, or if you're in a rush and you don't want to waste any time, analyze it. You'll see what it is, and you can immediately throw something there. So this is the Water Palace. So we were kind of right? Okay, so we'll Undine. We'll just throw some freeze at her. Perfect. And what these orbs are doing is they're opening up additional areas. Heard a sound in the distance. Basically, so yeah, we're just opening up other areas so we can get further into this palace. Nothing down there. I will go ahead and I'm going to head off to the left. Oh my goodness. And we'll check out which palace this might be. Take a look at the color scheme. See what you think. Does this look like Fire Palace? Does this look like the Underground Palace maybe? It's fun to have those kind of guesses and to add some variety to the gameplay a little bit. And go ahead and analyze it. This is supposed to remove any kind of traps or whatever else, and I just want to be on the safe side. Alright. Berry Walnut. No good. I'm gonna flay here a little bit. I'm gonna say this is Underground Palace. Perfect. Heard a sound in the distance. Alright, so now we've got two rumblings happening. Did anything change out front here? No. Nothing has changed, it looks like. So we can go back down and come out of here. Alright, so the next stage here is to go upstairs. And with upstairs, take the whip, we can go a little bit further. We can see there's two doors, one over here, and one over there. Most likely, those are going to be more palaces, more, you know, random palaces to take guesses from and see what we got. In the meantime, because I don't want to get too far out of away from what I was from our farm, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spend some time farming out those two items, just so we have them. I don't want to end up forgetting them or anything else. So, I will see you guys on the other side. Okay, so we got the Amulet Helm, which Randy cannot equip. So, it's either for Primm or Pops. This is actually a pretty good upgrade, considering. Now, the other side is, or the other thing we were farming here is the Guardian Ring. Now, this ring is technically not better, as we can see here, 50 to 56. So it's weaker than the Van Brace that we had earlier, even the Cobra Bracelet. But still, you want that in your inventory, just for the achievement. So we got that taken care of. We are done with this level. We can now head upstairs and continue on working our way through the Mana Palace. Looks like we are going to need to break out the whip. And we can flip on through. Now, it's not going to allow us to go to the right side, but we can go to the left. So, we'll go ahead and we'll go left here. And look at this. This platform is down. This is most likely what the sound we were hearing earlier is making this drop. Coming to here. Of course, we got two Doom Swords again. Now look at this color scheme. Does this look familiar? I'm going to take a guess here. This looks like it could be the Wind Palace. There you have it. Wind Palace it is. So we hear a sound in the distance. Most likely opening up that last whip area, so I can actually go over there. Now, how do we get over there? Doesn't look like we can, right? So, we're gonna have to head south. Right here. Now this is gonna open up another area right here. And then an area right here. So let's head through here. This takes us to the other side. We got hit into the walkway, which sends you back. That's all that's happening there. Okay. We've got all of these guys already broken down. So, here we are. I mean, I want to say that it's fire. Let's see. Yep. Cool. Just because I don't remember seeing any of the glass. There's a sound in the distance. So now, where else can we go? So we could float ourselves over there, it looks like. But I don't want to. Let me go back down here. I just want to see what's in here, because I'm pretty sure... No, that's actually taking us somewhere different. Okay. I'm sure this is the way to go, though, right? So we're going to go right first. And now you can see we got to go up there, and we can go in here. Oh, and we can go down. My goodness. There's so many places to go. There's a treasure chest, though, and I like treasure. Got the sword orb. That's huge. We'll go in here. See what we got. Alright, so we can see this color scheme is kind of dark with the blues. Come up here. I'm just gonna ignore the scar. There we go. Heard a sound in the distance. Now, staying true to sticking to the right side, since we can technically be on the right side twice, up here and further up here, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna head up here and see what there is. Nothing's there. Okay. Now, what's up here? And this looks like it's just gonna have me going around. I'm almost positive. See, we can't even get up here right now, and there's a lever. So, I bet that's what this is. So we can go over here, down, and now we're on the other side. Hit that lever, open up the door. But, for the sake of exploration, I still want to see what's on this side. Still, nothing. Let's go over here. Now we can check out this palace. This palace, you see this color scheme here, yellows with the greens. What would you think this palace is under? We can't forget that Primm also has Lumina. Lumina has her own magic that we could try here. So maybe this is Lumina's castle instead. There you have it. Of course, you could bypass all of that and just analyze and move forward. But, kind of fun. Kind of fun to play the guessing game and going, which mana elemental could this be? So, that opens up this area right here. So we can move upwards here. Now, see where we're at. My goodness. So this is where we came out at. So most likely, we see this is kind of blocking our way right here. And we want to get up there. So, come down and through here. Come up through here and up. So, okay, checking on the places that we can go. Looks like there's a switch down there. There's a switch over here. A switch down there. So, like before, I'm just going to stick to the right. I'm going to hit that. What'd that do? It drops us down right here. We'll hit that, which drops us down right here. I'm assuming a way to slap down there. Maybe not. Okay. So let's go hit the right side. We got this one, which opens up that down here, which opens up that down here. Now we can get over here Okay, cool. Right into another palace, it looks like. Now this one's got kind of like a yellowish gold with purple. Doubt it. Okay. It has to be Lumina, right? It has to be Luna. Perfect. We're in. Heard a sound in the distance. So we can get right back out here. It doesn't allow us to go and jump across there, but maybe that sound we heard just opens up a peg where we can wrap our whip around. That'd be my assumption on how all this is working. So, yep, right there. There it is. There we go. So, look at this switch right here. I can't go forward. We hit that. Everybody stands on top and it moves us right in. Now we can't go back. That's it. And then we're stuck with our first boss, our next boss fight, I should say. Snapdragon. If you're doing this on the original, you can always attack from diagonal, just like before. Nothing's changed about this boss fight. Oh, let's see here. I need Primm. Kind of heal us up a little bit. I'm trying to get some aggro on him, because he's got my girls, like, kind of blocked off. Okay. While I'm getting eaten, let's analyze. See if he fears anything specific. I don't think magic really works with this guy. We almost got him. Weakness is Salamandro. Try it. Big hit. Big hit. Alright, we got the Javelin. Alright, so now that he's out of the way, you can see we can't go back. So that's it. There's no going back from there. We can get through the entrance, and we can come back up through here and get back to the pedestal that we were originally at. Where I believe this is where we picked up Dryad. If I remember right. So we're gonna head on in.
Something's not right. The Emperor! He's dead! What's going on?
So that's odd. The Emperor has been killed.
Hey! There's a passageway behind the altar. When that
So yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else going on in this room. We can head to the next area.
You made it.
You're the one who betrayed the Emperor!
I'm afraid so. Now that we control the Mana Fortress, we control the whole world.
Who's we? Thanatos. Aha, the children are back. It has been a while.
What have you done with Dyla? Is he safe?
Of course. I wouldn't want anything to happen to my new body, after all.
What?
He does not owe you an explanation. Sir, please head to the fortress. I will get revenge for Sheiks and Geshtar right here and now. Goodbye, pests.
Alright. Now we're going into our next boss fight here, Hexas. Now, Hexas is a multi-phase fight. A couple things are going on here, so generally what you want to do with any boss is you want to just go ahead and throw an Analyze up. She's tossing a lot of magic at us. Wow. You can tell her body is changing colors. Kind of signifies what's going on with her. As she's changing, we're going into multiple phases. She's tossing all types of magic at us here. We kind of just got her stuck in the corner here. Not too bad. I'm just gonna wail. When in doubt, wail. There we go. Way to go. And we received the whip orb.
Why?
So now she's feeling betrayed. Oh. So she's even feeling betrayed by Thanatos, I guess. I guess because he didn't help her? I'm not sure. There's a switch right here. Let's see. Imperial General Fana betrayed the Emperor in order to serve Thanatos instead. However, Thanatos leaves her to make his own way further into the palace. Randi gives chase in order to stop the true villain, Thanatos. I guess I don't understand because didn't she tell Thanatos, run along, I'm gonna take care of these punks, and then blames Thanatos when she is defeated.
Geshtar, you survived?
So Geshtar,
You could say he is and isn't Geshtar. I used ancient magic to create a living machine. Now my faithful servant can serve me in death as well. You're the lowest of the low.
wow. So Geshtar is dead. However, Thanatos has basically used necromancy to revive him and brought him back up to fight some more. Repelled the magic. So we can't touch him with any magic of our own. That's fine. That's fine. We'll put some Holy Saber on us. Since he's undead, I'm assuming Holy Magic will be more useful here. I'm not seeing the missiles coming out of him. I'm back here. Ah. a mess. Gonna let her try. I doubt it'll work. Yeah, he repelled it. Now, I think there's a big brain play here. We could put magic barrier on us. And then use it. Nope. Some games have that mechanic where if like the spell is reflected, it can be reflected one more time and then that's it. The game doesn't register that you can reflect multiple times. So reflect, and then it'll hit. That's not happening in Secret of Mana, it looks like. No. No. Oh, I am so bad. No way did I just do that. Well, this is how you learn how to deal with in-game mechanics, I guess. Watch your local idiot just go, huh, maybe this will work. So yeah, he's not doing any of his missile stuff, he's just charging back and forth. Nothing really... Yeah. It's already gotten repetitive, hasn't it? I know. You get in front of him, that's when he wants to charge. Or Geshtar. Oh. My teammates don't really want to hit him all that much, which is fine. Seems like he wants to take a hit, and then he's gonna just float to the other side anyway. There we go. Okay. All right. Ready to go? Obtain the spear orb.
They activated the mana fortress. The whole place is gonna sink.
Okay. So now the thing has sunken, and we're back down to the ground level.
Are you all right? The troops barely managed to get away. We failed to stop them from reviving the fortress. The sword is not yet restored. The mana beast will soon appear. The world will fall in the crossfire between the beast and the fortress. But we must not give up hope. Remember what Sage Jock said. At the edge of the world, you'll find a sealed realm known as the Pure Land. Usually it's hidden under a cloud of mana fog so dense you couldn't even fly. But now, the fortress is consuming the last of the world's mana to power itself. The barrier around the Pure Land will have gotten weaker. You should be able to reach it. The seeds you've been using to restore the sword are part of the mana tree itself. You should be able to synchronize with the tree and bring the sword back to its full power.
It's not over until it's over. We'll find the Pure Land.
No human has set foot in that realm, so you must be prepared for anything.
Gotcha.
No human has set.
So it looks like we are going to be heading to a place called the Pure Lands.
You're safe. Are you wounded at all? Rest and get your strength back.
Thanatos and his loyalists double-crossed the Emperor. What could he be planning?
So yeah, we haven't even
Some of
dealt
my men are waiting inside.
with what Thanatos is doing. I'm just totally throwing a curveball to the Empire.
The Emperor was betrayed by those he trusted. It's ironically tragic.
It's nice that Marok showed up here.
We've stopped the Emperor, but the world is going to be destroyed. What's the point?
This woman has to be the most negative NPC in this game.
Oh, I said some awful things.
Forget it. I know you weren't yourself. You couldn't help it.
Seeing you and Dialogue together, I got jealous of your happiness. Thanatos used his power to manipulate that ill will inside me. Please, forgive me.
Pamela, look at me. We will always be friends, okay?
You're too kind. I hope you get Dialogue back as soon as possible. You're too kind.
Nice that she was able to come out here. We can kind of get a little bit of closure on that. Alright. So technically when we first came out here, when I went all the way over here, Nico was supposed to be there. I didn't see him, but there are some items that we need to purchase from him. Alright, this is important. And I'll make note. I'll make note of the items that we need to purchase.
I guess you gotta go, Meow, huh? We're counting on Mew. Make sure Mew have everything before.
So we're gonna buy. So it's gonna have a couple pieces here: the Needle Helm, Vest Guard, the Vambrace. So we've already gotten upgrades since then, but we do need to do these purchases. So we're gonna buy one Vambrace. The Vest Guard is actually really good for everybody. And look at our gold. The amount of grinding that we had to do to get those rare drops to drop, we're in really good shape. We can buy anything we want at this point. The Needle Helm, Pops is the only one that really needs anything at this point, so we'll buy one for him. And then the Vest Guard is an upgrade for everybody, so we're buying all three. Oh, that hurt.
Anything else?
Nope. I'm sure. Dude's doing very well for himself. So let's go ahead and get those equips in real quick, because this was for Pops. Yeah. And then I don't think there was any upgrades there, but yes, here. Look at that. Fantastic jump and defense, a little bit of magic defense. It is imperative that we wear the best gear possible going forward. The Pure Lands, where we're going to in the next video, is no joke. That place is deadly. Alright, back to Primm. Get to equip that. And then for Randi, he also is just wanting to equip this. I think that is it. So let's go ahead and sell all that other stuff, see what we can get back up to. So now, they're wanting us to go to the Pure Land. But for now, that hair is ridiculous. I keep on forgetting about it, and then I see it, and it just pisses me off. Okay. So we're essentially done here with the Mana Palace here. Let's head over to our favorite little town, Kukara. We're gonna rest, we're gonna forge, and we're gonna save.
I'm about to pass out from this.
So we got an upgrade for our sword, most importantly. Let's see here. It is now the Gygas sword. Very nice. Alright, the Gygas lance. We got an upgrade for that as well. It's now the Dragon Lance. Whip has an upgrade. Nimbus Whip. Bow. It's now the Wing Bow. And the Javelin. Elf's Harpoon. Okay. So what did this do for our weapons? Let's take a look. The Gygas Sword increases strength by 2 points. We did lose the crit from before, but this is still very solid. So the Dragon Lance inflicts significant damage on dragons. So the spear is in fantastic shape, and as you can see, we've got it fully leveled up now. The Wing Bow confuses enemies, so we have a little bit of CC going on, but we could always give the Javelin to Pops if we wanted to maintain that intelligence and wisdom increase there. Significant damage on slimes and lizards, insects and tough-skinned monsters, animals, birds, and beasts. The axe is probably going to be a really good weapon to have in the next area, but yeah. So until then, I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, and oh yeah.